I mean, I always want to play with both Joy-Cons, so. My God. Love the freaking music in this game. Man, throat. I might not be able to do voice acting then if I throw acting up like this. Damn it! Why me? I can't get caught. Not this. I gotta find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make sure it looks like he did it. August 3rd. 9:47 a.m. District Court. Defense Lobby 2. Boy, I'm nervous. Right? Right? Oh, hiya, Chief. I'm glad you made it on time. Well... Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. Like this. Ooh. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, because, it's because I owe, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? What do you mean? You know the defendant before this case? You knew the defendant before the case? Yes. Actually, I kinda owe him for my current job I kinda owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out in any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over! My life, everything is all over. That's not a good Larry impersonation. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, that's him. Death, despair, oh! I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna die! It sounds like he wants to die. Clear our throat out. It sounds like he wants to die. Oh, yeah. Ugh. Nick! Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me a death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong with you, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished! I can't live in this world without her. I can't. Who? Who took her from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? Ugh, my voice is cracking all the time doing that. This person's reasons responsible for your girlfriend's death. The newspaper said it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright, and here's here's the story. My first case, a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy that they arrested was the unlucky sap that dating her. Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Since school, our school had a saying: when something smells, it's usually the butts. In 23 years of knowing him, it's usually true. He has a knack of getting himself into trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. It's not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That I owe him one. That and I owe him one, which is why I took the case to clear his name. And to do just that, I'm going to do. And that is just what I'm going to do. I can read. August 3rd. August 3rd, 10 a.m. 10 a.m. Okay. District Court, Courtroom 2. Oh god, we gotta deal with pain. Oh, I forgot this. Court's now in session. The trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution's ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright. This is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous. Oh, I'm trying to clear my throat while doing this. Your conducts? Your conducts during this trial will decide your fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. What is up with the Honor's face, or the judge's face in this? Well, like, he looks super stern. What the hell? Mr. Wright, given the circumstance, I think we should have a test to assess your readiness. Readiness? Readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Hand shaking, eyesight fading. The test will conduct a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and consistently. Please state the name of the defendant of this case. Phoenix Wright, Larry Butts, Mind Fang. The defendant, well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you, or, about you, you'll do fine. Next question. This trial's murder. Tell me what the victim's name. Phew. I know this one. I'm glad that I read over the court. I'm glad I read the report, the case report, cover to cover, many times. It's wait. No, wait. I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the name, the victim's name? The victim? Of course, I know the victim's name. I, forgot temporarily. Ugh. I think I have a feeling of, Morring coming on? What is that word? Huh. If I had someone say it for me, I'll probably know what it is. I don't know that. Look at the victim's name in the list of in the courtroom record. Press R to check it at any time, okay? Remember, check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who was the victim in this case? Maya Fate, Cinderblock, or Cindy Stone? I'm pretty sure it's Sydney Stone. Blunt trauma. Yep, Cindy Stone. Huh. It's Cindy Stone. The victim's name was Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was poisoned, blood trauma, or strangled. Blood trauma. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all of my questions, and I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. First question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor! As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what was that object? The murder weapon was this statue of the thinker. It was found on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts this into evidence. The statue's been added to the court record. Right. Make sure you pay attention to the evidence added to during trial. The evidence is only accumulated in you have in court. Press R to check the court. Check it frequently, blah blah blah. Tutorial stuff. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that may help you in your client's case. you'll get a chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Oh, don't I know it? I'm one of those people who get super excited. Mr. Butts. Is it not true that you're the victim of the, you currently dumped? Dumped you. Hey, watch it, bud. We're great together. We're like Romeo and Juliet, Capaccio and Mark and Philip. I don't know how to pronounce that. Smart. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She was just, taking my, I wasn't dumped. She was just, wasn't taking my phone calls. Or seeing me, either. What's it to you anyways? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she was completely abandoned you, and she was seeing other men. She had to return. She had to return from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What you mean, one of them? Lies. All lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Okay. Huh. Indeed, she appears to return the day of, before the murder. Dude, no way! The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she died, it appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Oh, Larry. Larry, sweet child. Older men who give her money and gifts. She took their money and used them to support her lifestyle. Dude! We can clearly see what kind of woman Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right. Oh, jeez. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry's way too, his way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. I should wait and see what happens, or stop him from answering. Stop him from answering. Objection. The client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to the case. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog. That cheating she-dog! Oh, Larry has a nervous twitch. Or is that anger twitch? I think that's a nervous twitch. I'm going to die. I'm going to drop dead. Yeah, when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Larry, calm down a bit. Let's continue the trial, shall we? I believe according to the motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder. On the day of the murder! Did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. That's not a good answer, Larry. That's not a good answer. Uh-oh. He went. What do I do? What do I do? Have him answer honestly. Or stop him from answering. Larry, answer honestly. Please. I know, I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah. I was there. I went in. Order. Well, Mr. Butts. Dude, chill. Larry, you're in court. She wasn't home, man, so I didn't go and, I didn't see her. Jesus. Your Honor, the defendant's lying. Lying? The prosecution would, call the witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that's a simple matter. Who's your witness? The man who found the victim's body. Just before making the gruesome. I can read. The gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant leaving the scene of the crime. I am trying to read. I am having a hard time. Order in the court. Mr. Payne. The prosecution may call to witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, the witness was selling newspapers to the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Swalowitz to the stand. Mr. Swalowitz, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is that correct? Oh yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Swalowitz, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw that day of the murder. Witness account. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing the apartment. I thought he must have been in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it was strange, I looked inside the apartment, and then I saw her lying, a woman, not moving, dead. I crawled at the flat and found myself unable to go inside. I thought of calling the police immediately. During testimony I won't give them the voices. However, the phone's inner terminal wasn't working. So I went to a nearby park and used the public phone. I remember time exactly. It was 1:30 or what? It was 1 p.m. The man who was running was no doubt the offense standing right there, over there. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. I don't know how to pronounce that. There's a lot of words I don't know how to pronounce. Israel. Why wasn't the phone in the equipment? Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, the time of the murder, there was a building. The building was in a blackout. Oh, phones aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mrs. Sullivan's used was one of them. Your Honor, here's a record of the blackout from your perusal? I'm assuming that's perusal? I can't read. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, yes, Your Honor? You may begin the cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Alright, right, this is, the real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you're supposed to expose the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What was he lying? Wait. Lies? What, he was lying? Your client's innocent, right? Then make the witness, must have lied in their testimony. Or your clients were really guilty. How do I prove he's not? You hold the keys in your evidence. Compare the witness testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find a contradiction in court record and the witness testimony. Then, when you find the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Okay. Open the court record with the R and point out the contradiction in the testimony. I know what it is, because this case is probably one of the easiest ones in the game. Don't doubt that. Don't doubt that. Okay. 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 I wonder if anyone figured this out, because I did. Objection! Well. Wait, what? Oh. I'm an idiot that didn't read the damn case file right. Oh! I did a dumb. She died between 5 and 6. You found the body at 1 p.m. Are you sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes at the time of death was somewhere after 4 p.m. There's nobody. There's no body. Okay. To find at 1 p.m. How did you explain this 3-hour gap? Oh, that? This is a trial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Solovitz, are you certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Jeez. That's a really good question. Great job, right? Way to put it him on the spot. That's all you gotta do. Point out a contradiction. Lies are always, Beget more lies? Beget more lies? Ugh. Weird. See through one and the whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? You see, I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. But there's a 3 hour, it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess a victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Already wrong. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a tape program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do. I got this one. Taped program, huh? Well, I'm so used to the Wii version. Sorry about that. Oh, I was supposed to be reading that. Yeah, something seems a little off of that. Hold it right there. The prosecution said, yeah, the prosecution, has said that there's a blackout at the time of discovery. And this, record proves it. Eh. You could have heard the television or a video. Ah! Well, ugh. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Solovitz? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Ah! Wait, I remember now. Mrs. Solovitz, the court would prefer to hear the, an accurate testimony from the very beginning. There's context. I am having troubles reading. I'm also having troubles to do stuff. Contradictions, correcting are harm to your calorie? What? That's not calorie. That and it seems rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It's it must have been a shot to find the body. Very well, Mr. Solovitz. Let me hear your testimony once more, please. Here in the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There's a table clock in the apartment. That already contradicts what you just said. It wasn't there. Yeah, the murder weapon. I think it was to kill the to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. You saw a clock. I guess I would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. You said you never went to the apartment, though. Let's see if I actually have evidence to contradict that. Nope, rather heavy. Harris, autopsy. Okay. The thing that strikes me was very suspicious. Mistake. Yes, yes, I can see how you're a little doubtful. I'm really sorry. I only remembered the table clock. Table clock? Okay. A table clock. Where would, wait, a table clock. Was there a clock at the scene? It's the, first I've heard of it. The murder weapon? Yes, there was a tablecloth that was used as a murder weapon. That's what I said. It dozed off in the middle of the testimony or something. Something's fishy here. Something is fishy there, Phoenix. Why didn't you tell us that in the first place? I guess it was it must have slipped my mind. Not really sure that I'm not really sure how it happened myself. The witness says that it was a table clock and the story. Now, find a contradiction. I already did. Wait. The murder weapon... the victim. Oh no, they did specify it, so it'll be this. But then, how is this a clock? Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was the statue. Now, how do you suppose how are you supposed to be this? How's this supposed to be a clock? What? You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Solovitz. Hey, I saw it there. Okay, it's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. The witness stated that the statue is indeed a clock. The Nexus switch that if you tilt it says the time out loud. As it does, look at the statue. Put the clock and submit it as a statue as my apology. I can read. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness testimony was correct of this clock. Do you have a problem with his testimony now? I have a major problem with his testimony. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness testimony. The only way that he could have known that the weapon was a clock is if he held it in his hands. And yet the witness testifies that he never entered the apartment. Clearly there's a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went to the apartment, knew the victim went into the apartment. You're lying. You're inside the apartment that day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I was in there. I'd be better than that. I could prove that you're the one who killed her. You snuck into the God, my throat cannot do this right now. You snuck into her. You struck her with a clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That sounded that was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Solovitz, the sound left quite an impression on you. Understand, since the murder weapon which spoke it just as you hit the victim. The voice was burned into your mind. That's why that's why I'm so certain that. That's why you are certain about the time. What is the meaning of this? That's all baseless conjecture. Baseless. Just look at the witness's face. The witness cared to elaborate. Did you strike the victim with a clock? That day, I never... Look, freak out moment. Gah! Shut up! I hate you! It was him, I'm telling you, I saw him! He killed her, he should burn, give him death! Order in this court essay. Your Honor, a moment please. There's a shred of evidence, suppose the defense claims. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Your claim sounds like the witness heard the clock. Do you have any evidence? Tollgate is writing on this. I better make this things through carefully. Yes, Your Honor. The sound Mr. Solovitz heard was definitely the clock. In fact, which is clear if you simply ask the neighbors, try to sound the clock, examine the batteries. Try to sound the clock for us. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? Hello, Byrne. I asked the court to listen very carefully. Beep. I think the time is 8:25. That's certainly strange to announce the time. Well, voice, sorry, I'm gonna cough a lot because I need to clear my voice. Well, it is the thinker after all. So we're hear the clock and your conclusions, Mr. Wright. Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. Ah! As you can see, the clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely, the discrepancy between Mrs. Solovitz heard the actual time of death. So, Mr. Solovitz, try talking your way out of this one. Good. You forgot one thing. Oh no, what is he talking about now? Well, it may look like a clock, this thing's running 3 hours slow. That proves nothing. How did you know that it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? You can't prove it. You can't prove that you don't have a case. He's right. How am I gonna prove that? Damn it, I was so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let your introduction... Reading is hard. Your interest of the witness. Expect me to fail a lot of words. Basic words, too. Unfortunately. This ends a cross-examination of Mr. Frank Solovitz. I came all this way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. Criminal! You lawyers are all slime. Ugh, I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about this now. Not so fast, Mr. Solovitz. Mia, I mean Chief. Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow that day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking outside the box. Don't waste your time doubting the facts. Assume that the clock was 3 hours slow, and think of it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason, and you'll have the proof. Right? Right? Like, you're God. So you think you have a reason as to the clock would be 3 hours slow? Yes, I do. Wait. Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Right. Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow that day of the murder. Do you have founded evidence that supports this claim? Of course, of course. This piece of evidence that the court record can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Tough words! Let me see you pull this one off. Well, let's see the evidence. Prove that the clock was running slow. The victim's passport. The victim has returned home from abroad the day of before the murder. As you know, the time is different between here and Paris. 9 hours. So when it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hasn't reset the clock since returning home. So that was the time you heard when you struck her dead in the apartment. was wrong. Prove enough to, that for you, Mr. Solovitz, or should I say, Mr. I did it. I did it. Freak out! Order. Order, I say. Well, the case is certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness, he was arrested and taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I didn't think you had someone complete defense so quickly. And find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, I would like, this is only formalities, but the court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty! It's not I did this like 6 times over. And with that, court is adjourned. It turns out Frank Solovitz was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were when they were home in their houses. That day, Larry went to her apartment and the victim wasn't home. After he left, Solovitz let himself into to do his dirty work. When he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Solovitz grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby 2. Phew, I can't believe I barely won. You barely won. Right, good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it to you. I owe it to you. It's not all... Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battle in there. It's been a while since I've seen your trial and in such a satisfying note. I never seen the chief looking this happy. She's this glad, I imagine. How Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong with you now? Oh, Nick! Don't worry about me. I'm dead. So long. Good. No, I mean bad. Bad. Larry, you're innocent. This case is closed. But Cindy, Wendy's... My God. It's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was... Nah, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. God damn it. Harry? Yes, you. I could... It's precisely... I could practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent. I forgot that joke was in this game. Thanks, everyone. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate dinner. Movie? My treat? Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh hey! Here, take this. It's a present. A present for me? Wait, isn't this the evidence? Wasn't this the evidence that? Actually, I made a clock for her. I made this clock for her. This is what I made. I made one for her, one for me. Really? You made this. Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? It was, so I was into that chick. And she was playing me for a fool. Don't make me! Don't... God, I can't read. Doesn't that make you want to cry? Larry. Are you so sure? Excuse me? So you think she was, I think she thought quite a lot about you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me, sympathize with me. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that, right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves, how she felt about him. Huh? Oh, right! What the heck is she talking about? The statue. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive that you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What's this clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. She didn't take it where she was traveling. Yeah, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. I think so. It's pretty a heavy clock and to take her traveling. Well, make sure, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really? Thanks! I hope that made him feel better. A little better. Right? I hope to see you, in the... Emporium? That means now? What? So, I... Hopefully you realize the thing that you can change depending on how you look at things. People too. We never really know if a client is guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. In order to believe in them, you must have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen and learn. Grow strong. Grow strong. You never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me. A drink to toast to innocent butts. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, you're saying a part why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part, that's why. You never told me more about... you have to tell me more about it this time. Maybe over a drink. Yawning! And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, Geez, Nick, it's good to have you as a friend. I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us unless you count the clock that he gave me. I didn't know then, but that clock was soon going to be the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about Larry would be one promise that I couldn't be able to keep. I know why! I play these games a lot. Oh damn! There's save points! Well, I mean, that makes sense. There's a lot of stuff that goes on. Hello, this is Maya. Hey Maya, it's me. Mia? Yeah, voice acting is gonna stop here because my throat cannot do it. I'm also gonna get a cup of water because my throat is honestly killing me. What? Yeah, that's the response I expected. No one's on. I can make myself some pineapples. Yay, pineapples! Yeah, Phoenix right. Da-da-da. That you, Emma? Okay. Hey, Mom?
I'm streaming, but you want to sit down with me for a bit? I'm lonely.
Asking my poor old mom to sit down with me. How desperate can one man be? And the answer is very. Ah! That freaking beep sound is like the most annoying. Red, white, blue. Hey, Maya. Oh, poor little Maya. Aren't you like... Hold on. Alright, we know she's 27. Isn't she 17 at this point? Or 18? I know the age gap between Maya and me are really big. Sorry, isn't that big, rather. Oh, I think my pineapples are probably done. I'm smart. I think my pineapples are probably done. I left it for like 5 minutes. I think I'm a summer cold. Oh, excuse me. That's a good damn pineapple, though. Gumshoe, how did you never get fired in any of these games? Alright, because the police force is just as dumb as he is. September 6th, 9 a.m. Detention center, visitor at room. I really... How old is Maya? Okay, in this game she's 17. Wow! I just drew a comparison in my head. The last game of the series that I know of is like 11 years in the future. My god, they did a lot with this. Because Maya's 28 in the last game that I know of. Here. Maya! Come on! I'm also surprised you didn't cut yourself on the glass, considering you're on the side of glass. I can't tell if I like Maya better in like high definition or like her in slightly lower definition. Her eyes are creepy to me. The police car in the back looks awesome. I'm trying to remember how this case goes, because, like, from case 1, I honestly don't remember the rest of the cases all that well. You think it's not special, Mom? Okay. When you guys were supposed to be out of the house by now. Okay, Maya. I'm trying to remember, when does the Magatama become a thing in this game series? Isn't it the second game? I think it's the second game, third case, or second game, second case. I have been saying second, right? Well. Ah, Gumshoe. Gumtree. Ah! Ah! Ah, damn it. Got an autopsy. Alright. God, your face. Yep. Defend Maya? Why would you not? Dad probably went to the store and forgot about time. Oh, hello, Knight. I freaking love that song. All the music in this game is good.
Hi, Uncle. Yeah, we are.
There's a matter of question of when. Online, I'm fine. A little sick, so I'm not doing voice acting right now. I did a bit for the case 1, but my voice just gave out slightly. Yep. His full name is Dick Gumshoe. You get the reference? Gumshoes are like detectives in movies and stuff. And Dick is Richard and whatnot, and then not to mention Dick Tracy was a detective. Very subtle pop culture references. Hell, in the next case, there's a character called Will Power. That doesn't look phallic at all. Interesting name. Oh yeah, people who don't play this, people who've never seen the series will be in for a very big treat. It looks like they're breathing fast. I mean, Gumshoe looks like he's breathing fast a lot because he has like that chest puff motion. Edward looks like he can barely breathe at all, considering it looks like he's just choking himself with his oh god, Mom, you know British things more than I do. The hell is he wearing? It's not a scarf. It's a. It's a German/British thing. Because he was raised by a German. Because of course. All the prosecutions in the entire series is all German, minus... I mean, technically 3 of them, but yeah, a good majority of them are, like, German. It's more of a Dutch thing? Okay. Edward doesn't need to breathe. Okay, so serious. There's 2 people right there. Mia, not Maya. No. That's Maya. Ugh. Rain, why are you stupid right now? Face right. Okay, don't question that. Okay, that's obvious. A little curious about this one. I think it was meant to be more in secret, in a way, but like, it's weird. Because in the anime, they have the defendant and the accused and whatnot on 2 separate sides and stuff, so it's like they're in the back of it, not in like anywhere near them. But I think in this case, Maya... I don't even know, because it's weird. Gumshoe is interesting as a character. I love him, but he's interesting. Well, I don't like how that button does that sometimes. Okay. I love Gumshoe's eye movements. It's a weird one. Also, I already found the contradiction. Seriously, I don't... Can I change that? I think that's what that means. No, that's if you hit the B button. I don't want to do that. There's also a contradiction right in your face. Yep. Yeah, I would imagine so. Awesome music, yes! Oh, poor Gumshoe. Oh, poor Gumshoe. Oh yeah, no, but that's like Edgeworth's thing. Edgeworth's thing is, well, not in like the early game, but in later games, Edgeworth's thing is very interesting if you follow like the entire series. Wait, what? They seem like they gave him a lesson like a parsant? Wow, I feel dumb for not reading that. Oh god, it's Booze McBoobs. Oh god. Edriff needs it, not me. Really? Oh god, Judge. Aren't you married? There were like 9 I looked out the window, and then, oh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was a musty girl sitting in the chair. And then the woman, like, dodged at the side. The other girl caught up with her, and that hit just hit her. And the one with long hair kind of slumped. That's all I saw. It's been... Jeez! Yeah, I'll say that. Yeah? Oh, Mousy. I read that wrong. I read that way wrong. Just gonna make sure the time matches up. Okay, time matches up for the most part. I'm sorry, I love that face. It looks like she's gonna freaking stab you like a cat. I mean, you never know with some people. God! Well, Gala, shut up. Okay. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the fence chair. And the woman, like, dodged to one side. Okay, this is important. No, she's still able to see it. Crap. How's my brain going? Question a little more. I'm pretty sure you're lying. That's very true! Wow, my brain just turned off for a second. Oh, she's definitely evil, but not as evil as like other characters I'm thinking of. She's like bottom of that list, where it's like the less evil to the most evil. She's on the bottom. There are far more evil characters than her, and not even just in this game series. Okay. To the right. How would you know that? How would you know that? Okay. Contradiction, Your Honor. I found several. Where is it? Bullcrap! How would you know this is a clock? You know what? Objection. How would you know that's a clock? Like, I know you think about stuff that sounds like clock, but that's not the relevant case right now. I like the cat face she makes. Like, that's like a really awesome face for art style purposes. Yeah, exactly. Also, Knight, is this your first time watching like a Phoenix Wright situation thing? Because it sounds like you've seen things of Phoenix Wright giving your text and stuff, but I don't know if you've seen her or not.
Haven't played, so I'm assuming you've seen it then. Okay. How would you hear it? The windows was closed. Also, no. Okay. She could have heard it. It could have rung. It could have rung because she got the paperwork, or the clockwork out of it. It was empty! I mean, she is fat. I wish I put Edward's text in cursive. Just to iterate the fact that he's like really classy. Hello, Green. Whoop! Ah, stupid button. Okay. And Edward is a good man. He just takes a while. Bull crap! Oh, that's so bull crap! I already know what the evidence is for that one. Yes! Several! Jiggle boobs! Also, that heart is going upwards, and it kind of looks super lewd. Hi. What? What is that emoji? Okay. I mean, that's probably the face that people have when they're done with her. There. Let's just say that. Her eyes are so like I like how they're. I took up my own saliva. I like how they're kind of like dilated. They're cool. I don't know. I like cat eyes. Hi? That's a picture I didn't want to see today. Must have held it. Hi, dwarf. Why is there Dante? That is very much Dante. She's not it, or innocent or whatever. You know what she reminds me of? And this is dumb to say, but like, if anyone's played Mega Man, doesn't she kind of remind you of like Boomer Quanger? Or not Boomer Quanger, it's one of the Mavericks. I can't remember which one. I'm thinking Boomer Quanger or like Spark Mandrill. She's kind of got a face twitch for that. That's what I'm thinking of. I didn't get to see her when I played the best robot Maverick. The Maverick is just her. You know, still biological. Mega Man puts a gun to her face. I mean, April May, like, I could have made the Ninja Turtles joke, but like I kind of got nothing for that. I kind of want that to be a thing now. Could someone mod Ninja Turtles, or at least make a GIF of it, where in Turtles in Time, where April tells you to move on, just have her like freak out face there. Can someone please make that? Because I will laugh my ass off. Okay. Okay, the proof that the victim said that the phone, or on the phone, that the weapon was... I was too busy laughing. Crap, what happened? The proof that the victim said that on the phone the weapon was... Give me a hot minute. Didn't it just present the phone? No, we have it. Because you can't back out of this. What? Okay. Presenting the phone. Probably screwed myself entirely for not reading properly. Wait,
How did the judge not see this before on the phone? But the judge is kind of stupid at times. You'll find out in later games. Judge is a little on the dumb side. I kind of want... Sorry, I'm bringing this up again. I just want to reiterate this. I would love a mod, or like, just like a random hack of Turtles in Time, to have like Miles and Phoenix going like hand to hand, like Leonardo and Raph or whatever. Have like Maya be Donnie or someone, or not Donnie, like Mikey, and then have like, oh, say the judge is Donnie. And then just April having her face go from like a winky face and then straight into like a very pissed off face if you don't move fast enough. Oh yeah, that's what all the females do in these games for the most part. You did it, didn't you? Why the wiretap? You know what? Why the wiretap of all things? Yes, you have to. Also, you should probably get your eye checked out, because that's probably going to ruin some part of your retina. I mean, it would work. It would work. You were probably sleeping with him at this point, April. I mean, let's call him in. No point wasting time with your stupid ass. Why? We got all the information we'll need from her. That is... You know what? Sure. Did I now? I want some of those cookies. Those cookies look awesome. Okay. Okay. Is your eye on the tea set or something else, buddy? Okay, don't question that. I'm curious about this, though. Okay. Okay, buddy. Keep in your pants for a bit longer, buddy. Oh, AM. I was gonna press that. I'm like, wait, but that's wrong. I thought that was PM. Thank God I double checked because my brain. Okay, press this just because I'm curious. Thank you for the host. But that contradicts what she said, though. If we had a statement from her, she said that she witnessed her gain attack. But if that's the time of the murder, she would have been at the door with the bellboy. So, unless she has balls of steel, she wouldn't look away from someone that was about ready to get murdered. Well, the bellboy was there, but looking at the window.
Okay. Wait, check in. It's now starting to come back to me! It is now starting to come back to me! Oh, I thought I screwed myself. I honestly thought I did. I'm like, wait, I remember this case, but I don't remember how you do certain things. Edgeworth, that's really bad for you! As a prosecution! I love his, like, jiggly eyes. We've even seen a lot of Edgeworth, but, like, I just love that pose that he does. I love a lot of things about Edgeworth. Also, how has Edgeworth not taken off his case yet? Considering, you know, he basically flat out said, hey, hold evidence from the court. Did he do the finger jaggle? Okay, no, that's in later games. We won't get a game over this early, guys. I think I remember enough of like the beginning game. The beginning game. I don't remember much about the end game. That's the thing. Because when we get to like case 4 or 5 is where my memory starts going. I haven't played the other Phoenix Wright games as much as like the first one. So from that point onwards, we might have the potential to get a game over if I'm not paying attention. Nope. You're still in suspicion. Under suspicion. Oh yeah! Oh yeah, you guys are gonna be in the dark for a bit. Cause, here's the thing. I did label this as a morning stream. I am planning to play until noon. And then we will be taking a break for 4 hours and coming back to this. Okay. So I'm going to stop playing here. So if you guys want, we can do Q&A for about a couple minutes, and then, yeah. Is it close to noon where you live? Yeah, it's 11:34 currently. So if you guys want to join my Discord server and keep up with me and what I do, here you guys go, and we'll do Q&A for a bit. So for those who want to join and keep up with my streams and other things that I do, feel free to join that. And I have a thing that looks really cool. Never understood the guy with the metal mask thing with the... Ooh, yeah, that's the final game of the trilogy. That's in the last game. And the person, yeah, me either. I will not go into details about, like, future games, because that is a massive spoiler, actually, towards a lot of things. So, granted, I'm only doing 2 streams nowadays because Fire Emblem comes out on Friday. And when Fire Emblem comes out, we are going to be focusing more on that. So, I bought Phoenix Wright more as like a backup thing and as an LP thing because I do LPs on my YouTube channel. So, I mostly bought it for an LP thing. But I mean, like, you know what? I was like, let's bring a little bit of like breadth of my streams into like my how I play games. I probably should be taking notes as I'm playing this one because there is a lot of stuff you can miss and a lot of things that you shouldn't skip on or you can't skip on, etc. So yeah. And plus I didn't really want to bore people with like RPGs of basically me sitting down grinding for like an entire 4 hours because I generally stream for 4 hours every day, but, you know, with the morning streams and then the, like, afternoon streams, they're going to throw a wrench into that for a bit. I'll go back to a proper 4-hour stream schedule when Fire Emblem and stuff comes out. I won't do a morning stream, and I won't do I'll do just, like, the afternoon streams. Unless you guys want me to do a morning Fire Emblem stream and an afternoon Fire Emblem stream, because we're going to be doing all 3 houses. I'll have stuff on my Twitter if you guys have me on Twitter, follow me there and stuff. I'll have like a poll going on for stuff like that. But I think as it stands, I'll probably start doing morning streams with like Pokemon and stuff like that. So like my morning routine. The only exception to that rule would probably be days I have to upload, which is tomorrow, and days that I hit the gym because I'm out in the I'm at the gym at 11, and then I don't come back until noon, and then I take those days to rest and get reorganized. So every other day we won't do a morning stream. Actually, I probably could do a morning stream. Okay, never mind. I have a workaround for that. It's going to throw my upload schedule out the window a bit, but I have a workaround where I'll upload the video the midnight or like somewhat really early in the morning. So it's more like, okay, I got this done out of the way, and then I'll hop on streams and stuff. But I'll play around with my schedule. I'll see how I could get up earlier and do other things. So yeah, that's saved. We're good. So yeah, I got a lot of good games. It's just, once again, I don't think I want to bore you guys with me grinding in a lot of these games. Because the only one I really want to beat before anything comes out is Octopath, and that's about it. I do Monster Hunter streams. I do Breath of the Wild streams every so often, but like it's kind of to that point where it's starting to become stale, and I'm just like, I have fun playing it by myself, and I don't want to bore you guys because I don't talk during a lot of my games and stuff. I talk when chat brings up stuff, but other than that, I don't like talk much when I'm streaming. So any of you guys got questions and stuff? Splatoon 2? Oh yeah, it was great. I say it was great. I'm still gonna be active on it for a bit, but yeah, kind of since the last Splatfest happened, I actually need to boot up the game to go get the results for that. I'm not great at Puyo Puyo, actually. I'm better at Tetris. I actually like Tetris a lot more to begin with. Yeah, but as you guys can probably tell, I'm kind of into a lot of different genres, but mostly RPG stuff. What's my upload schedule? Basically, when I get up in the morning, I get up sometimes randomly, like earlier or later. It depends on when I get my breakfast and whatnot. So as I'm eating my breakfast every other day, so like yesterday was the upload day, so tomorrow's gonna be another upload day, and that's how my YouTube videos work. My YouTube video works and stuff like that. When it comes to streams, it's the night before. So yesterday's stream will go up on YouTube today. So that's how my stream schedule works too. Favorite game for Switch? Splatoon. Like, I like the other games, but I definitely had the most fun with Splatoon. Splatoon's really good. I've enjoyed the Mana games actually more than I thought I would. Because I only played Secret of Mana, and Secret of Mana's good. Don't get me wrong, it's good. Has a couple bad things about it, though. Final Fantasy Adventures, that's probably the worst one. And I don't plan to LP it eventually. I do have plans to LP Secret of Mana and Trials of Mana. Because oddly enough, Trials of Mana was really good. It just had a really bad endgame, in my opinion. Because they don't explain a lot to you in that endgame. It falls under a lot of other Square Enix stuff where, you know, it's a good track to get to the endgame, but as soon as you hit the endgame, it just becomes stupid hard for some reason. Yeah, it's not just the Mana games. That's like every Square Enix game I've ever played, where it's like, oh, has a great beginning, great middle, but the end is not very helpful. I mean, I felt the same way about Final Fantasy VI, Final Fantasy X, Final Fantasy XII, actually. My thoughts on Bloodstain. I thought Bloodstain was really good, actually. Like, there's a lot of secrets and Easter eggs I never found out in Bloodstain until, like, I was talking to a friend who's played the game a lot. And, like, I'm finding some new things, he's finding a couple new things. I haven't played in a while because I just did the recording of it. So, I mean, like, yeah, I had fun with it. It was good. It's not as good as, like, Symphony of Night or Aria of Sorrow, in my opinion, but it sets itself up for more games down the line that I'm excited for. Okay, do you have Amiibo? If you don't, you should get if you're not sponsored or buy anything. Wait, hold on. Do you have Amiibo? If you don't, you should get it. I'm not sponsoring. Okay. I have one Amiibo. I have the Inkling Boy from Splatoon 2. Oh yeah, the bloodless fight is very hard. I will actually I'll concede on that one. I think that's like the game kind of kicks you really hard on that one. Cause yeah, bloodless is an interesting fight. It's just more or less there's certain elements I don't like. Oh, amino. I have it. I don't use it for anything at this point, just because it's not really. I use it to promote my YouTube and my streams. That's really all I do on it. And I've gotten in trouble and got kicked out of certain groups because I did that. So, I mean, That's why I use Discord a lot more, because I actually have a statement on my Discord server where it's like, don't feel scared to DM people or PM people. Like, unless you're being very rude, which one of us will be alerted, rather a moderator of mine or myself, we would have no reason to like start giving you crap. I actually do want to do I also do want to do a hard mode run and a nightmare mode run later, but I want to experience the game a little more before I say stuff like that. Mostly grind out levels. I want to try to do everything. I want to get all the souls, or the shards rather. I want to get a lot of other things. And yeah, considering it's also made by Kojima and stuff, I thought it was really good. Like, it felt like a Castlevania game without being Castlevania. As you guys can probably tell, I'm a huge fan of the Castlevania games. So, I'm going to call it a stream now, I guess. Sorry, my throat. So I'll see you guys back at 4 p.m. if you guys haven't joined the... Oh, never mind. Oh, on Bloodstain, my... Dated, reaction to the jump, and I liked it. I didn't mean to jump on this attack. On the attack. I mean to jump into the attack. Oh yeah, that happens a lot to me in my LP, where I'm like, whoops, I jumped. Even though you could custom map the buttons to what you want them to be, and to be fair, I just really need to change jump and attack. That's all I changed. So yeah, for those who follow me on Discord now and on Twitter and stuff, yeah. You guys get posted when I'm going live at 4 p.m. So that'll be in like 5-ish hours. Well, 4-ish hours. Hope to see you guys later, and we'll continue with more Phoenix Wright.